video you're about to see is probably long overdue. Some friends and family back home had requested that I show a video of my new hometown here in Japan. This is that video. One thing I want to warn you about though, whether you're friends or family, whether you're somebody who stumbled across this page, and if you are, thank you for watching. Especially if you're interested in coming to Japan, particularly for the prospective English teachers. One thing you need to keep in mind is a bit of advice that I learned, and it's an acronym, EIED, I believe. Every individual experience is different, and that is so true. This is the gentleman, Jason, I believe his name is, on YouTube that I learned that bit of advice from. So keep that in mind as you're watching the video, and thank you so much for watching. So to show you around Shonandai, to give you a tour, I thought that the best place to start would be the train station. In most towns, larger towns and cities, the train station really is kind of the city center. The train system and the train stations really are like the lifeblood of Japan. Not only do they get you everywhere, but all the shopping is centered around the train stations. There's three lines that connect through the Shonandai station. As you saw, the Odaku line, the subway, the Setetsu line. They all go to different places, obviously. And this is just Shonandai. You get to a larger place like Yokohama or Tokyo, and there's so many trains going and coming. And, it can be really tricky. It's a learning curve. It's something that's taken a while to learn, but it's also extremely convenient to be able to get pretty much anywhere you want to go by train. So I come through this train station every day. This is part of my walk to work. I leave my apartment, go down to the train station, and as you can see now, I'm going back up. So this escalator takes me up to street level, and as you'll see in a moment, directly to the building that the school that I teach at is in. And there's the advertisement for Amity, who I work for, the English lesson school. As you can see, there's a Burger King and a KFC. And you know what? The school's closed, but why don't I take you in and at least show you the doorway to the school that I work at. This is the elevator that I sometimes take. Usually there are the Amity signs, two of them here, large signs on wheels. Every morning it's my job to wheel them out and around to the front of the building. This is the side entrance, but I'll take you up. This is the second level now. And here we are on the third floor. This is the floor that I work on. Across from us here is a hair salon. Some friendly staff actually. I've been able to talk to a couple of them. Some of them speak some English. They're very nice. And it's going to be a bit of a disappointment, but here is the doorway to the school that I work in. Closed. Again, today's Sunday. We are open Tuesday through Saturday. So you don't get to see much, but beyond that door is a world of high-paced, educational environment. It's fun. It's a lot of hard work actually, but it is fun. So I'll take you back down now, and this time we'll go out the front instead of the side entrance. You can see here, this is that Burger King. It's 2 stories. So, a little bit about Shonandai. Shonandai is actually part of Fujisawa City, which has about a little over 400,000 people. It's odd to me to think of Shonandai and Fujisawa as one entity, and I'm not really sure that people here do either. Fujisawa is much larger, more metropolitan. There's more there that it offers. But you know, it's about a 10-minute train ride, maybe a little bit less, from Shonandai here. Fujisawa and Shonandai are part of Kanagawa Prefecture. We're about a 35-40 minute train ride to Yokohama, and about an hour train ride to Tokyo. Crossing streets here in Japan, at least my experience so far, when there is a pathway walking across the street, it's completely different than back home. Every single car will stop for you. You are the pedestrian and you absolutely have the right of way. It's nice. In a moment here, I'm going to take you up these escalators just to be able to give you a higher view of Shonandai. Down here you can see a Family Mart. There's plenty of convenience stores. There's no lack of convenience stores in Japan. And what's interesting is the convenience stores here really hold true to their name. They are convenient. Of course, they're similar to convenience stores back home in the States. I'm from the States, if you don't know me and you're watching this. But here, there's a whole added level of convenience. You can pay your bills here. You can mail things out here, even boxed things. You can ship things out. Everything really on a small scale that you would want is here. Another interesting thing to note is that it might not seem like much, but there's trash cans here. There's not a whole lot of trash cans in Japan. You can't just walk around and see them anywhere, at least outside publicly. So, as I take you up the escalator here, that just began to move for me. So when you do see a convenience store, it's nice to have a trash can. Otherwise, people just accept that they're going to carry their trash around with them until they get home or somewhere inside. What you're seeing there as we continue on our way up is the outside of the train station that you saw earlier. And here's more of a bird's eye view of the central area of Shonandai. You can see there's a Denny's. Yeah, we have Denny's here. It's completely different though. I don't think that you're going to find octopus at Denny's back home. It's not just that, all the food in Denny's here is different. Also McDonald's. I haven't been into it yet. I've been into the Denny's. I have not been into the McDonald's. You know, maybe I will at some point just to try it out. I don't really eat fast food back home, so I've been trying to avoid it here when I can. I haven't been into the Burger King either that I showed you. I have been into the KFC quite a bit. Yeah, it's just downstairs from where I work, and on my lunch break sometimes it's pretty convenient. It's different though, similar but different. Some of the things you'll see you won't see back home at the KFC, and some of the flavors, like in the wraps, their chicken wrap with like a teriyaki sauce. I guess, I don't really know. It tastes like teriyaki to me. But I try not to go there too much.